Kyle Bradshaw from Cruiser Customizing here with KQ.
Hi Cruiser Customizing family.
Today KQ and I are here with this Road King and we're going to be putting a new set of handlebars on this bike. Now the bars that we've chose to put on are a set of PrimeApes from LA Choppers. Now KQ, you've got extended bars on your bike, right?
I do indeed, and they make a world of difference. You know, before I had the straight bars, and literally it just put me back a little bit with the bars closer to me, and so I'm 5'8", I'm relatively tall in comparison to some that aren't, and it just helps even that much more. Literally, the ease that it put on my back, my lats, just putting everything back closer to me, the turning radius, I'll never go back.
The bars we're putting on this bike, Kelly, are right over here. This is a set of 14-inch PrimeApes from LA Choppers. As you can see, I've got radical designs up here, which is going to be a little bit of a trick to run our stock wiring through. But we're going to get it done, and we're going to show you how simple you can make it happen.
So here I am on the bike in its current status. As you can see, when I sit here, it's been a while since I've sat this low, if you will, but I'm really kind of hunched over and leaning forward. My turn radius is going to be out here. So the idea of putting these new fancy bars on this bad boy is getting me up and back. So awesome. So I can actually ride and everything will be turned right here. It's going to be a much more comfortable fit, and I'll be ready to hit the road for miles.
One of the key things we really need to take a look at is lines and cables. Right? When you start this project, you might tear the bike apart. The best way to measure for lines and cables is really to put the bar on by itself and then measure up and find out what you need over stock. But LA Choppers has come up with a complete kit. Here we have stainless lines and cables for every aspect of the motorcycle, and then this kit here, this is going to be a time saver. They've taken extended wiring harness. This is up to 20 inches over stock. So you've got 20-inch long lengths. They're all color-coded to match your stock factory colors. You basically plug one end and then solder the other. It's that simple.
How easy is that? Tell me a little bit about these bars. Are sweet, by the way, but this is going to be a little bit of an issue through here. What are we going to face there?
What we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and run, say, a piece of fishing line with maybe a lead sinker or a weight or a nut or something on it. Drop it down inside, shake it around, and then pull it out down the bottom. And then we can run our pull wire through and then pull all the wires through.
Easy as that.
Easy as that. Lots of time, very time consuming, but it should make this bike look badass when we're done.
I think so. I think so indeed. I think that these bars are really progressive in today's, you know, everybody they make you look fast, which is what we all want, right? When accessorizing our baby.
So with a couple simple hand tools, we've got a soldering iron, heat shrink tubing gun, some connectors, some wrenches, and some keys, and we're pretty much good to go.
Let's do this. Alright, I'm super excited about these bars, so I had to get back on it. We're obviously nowhere near being done, but as you can see, the sleek line is going to be really, really cool. The install has officially begun. Alright, so we just finished taking off the chrome housing, and if you notice here, we've got wiring that's not color-coded. So a real important tip when you're taking your stuff apart at home is make sure that you label everything. You can't be too over-organized about that. So we've got our right side and our left, so when we put the assembly back together, wada boom, wada bang.
So now we finally got to the point where you can actually set a piece of electrical up, run it, and measure so we know exactly how long we're going to extend each of these electrical wires.
Make sure that you give yourself a couple inches to go through the center hole at the bottom. We're going to stay to the outside of the bar. Then there's a hole underneath the extension of the handlebar that we're going to want to measure here too. We're right about 14 inches.
So if we take a look at where the switch box housing would sit on the bar, from what I'm reading right here, we need right around 14 inches. Thank you for watching this week's handlebar installation tip of the week. Join us next week where we tackle the electrical lines and cables. Until next week, take care and ride safe.